Hey guys, how's it going? It's Matt from Crack and Collect back here again. I went out to the shops, got some more Blokees. Everything you see here, I'm not going to be doing the Galaxy version 1 though. I decided not to because I've done a bunch at home and I've got my full collection now. But right here, alright, let's crack into the Shining 04. Now, obviously I'm recording this after the fact that I've already cracked these. In this video, I did have a couple of problems with some of the Blokees, to be honest, which is kind of a shame because I really do love these products and I think they're very cool. Cool little collectibles, you know? Right. I'm real slow taking this wrapper off. Love cracking in these boxes, that's so good. Taking a sweet time. The thing that really surprised me about this one in particular, the 04 Shining series, is that there was no base for the Transformer. Alright, I got the cool Megatron, but not the secret rare. I only got the normal one. So, yeah, it's still pretty cool. Once I've cracked this open, we're just going to jump to the next one. And then I'll show you the full reveal at the end. And I did realize whilst editing this that you can actually see the Blokee, like all the Blokees that I make in this video off to the side. So you actually get a little bit of a preview of what's built, essentially. But we'll do the full 360 rotation at the end, opening up the Shining 2. So doing the Megatron, he was a little bit fiddly, but he was fine. He lights up, which is great. Alright, let's see. What am I going to get in this one? You see that Autobot Megatron in the background there. And some from the other videos that we've done. So this is Shining version 2. And this one comes with a base. So I don't know when or why they stopped doing the bases, which is really confusing, but I don't know, I like the bases. Yeah. Alright, crack this one open. And it is Grimlock in the bot form. Really cool. Alright, to the next one. Alright, we're going to go for the C01. This one is the rollout. This is like the Blokees wheels. These are really cool. I never really thought I was going to buy any of these, but I saw them there, and they were like $5 each. Grabbed 3. No, we'll just see how we go. You know, like, I think this is a cool little product. I loved Hot Wheels as a kid. Hey, Rodimus Prime, look at that. Rodimus Prime, that one is a 1 in 24 chance. So, pretty good going. Yeah, I'm just checking out the box and, you know, always put your packing away. Wow, what a whiff. Oh my god, what did we get? It's kind of weird because normally the other products have, like, their card in the box so you don't know straight away. This is pretty cool. They actually have, like, the hard metal casing for the outer of them, which is really cool. Alright, cracking open the second one. Like, the longest part of the video is just getting into it. I don't know why I was looking at that. That was really... He was like, oh, strange. Quick, little easy build. This guy, we got Swerve. He's pretty cool. He's a 1 in 12 chance, by the looks of it. This was weird. This pack was already open, which was a bit odd. And then, you know, I'm tipping it out here. Pretty much was like, what is this? What is that from? Look around the kit, turns out, you can see my head there, weird. Yeah, that snapped off. So when I built this, I actually just super glued that down. Now it has one stiff wheel, essentially. But, you know, I'm not going to be playing with them like a toy. They're just there for display. So, like, I managed to glue it back on. You can see him there. He's fine. He's got all 4 wheels. And he's got the little gun that you can put in, or the little back plate they can swap out, which you'll see in the video later on like the full, like, 360 reveal. Alright, let's see what we get. This one, spoiler, was really awesome. Alright, so I got the 5 and 144 Rodimus Prime Radiant Edition. I was like, oh my god. Now, pull him out, you don't get to see the build, but he was tiny. Alright, look at this guy. Megatron, this one's light did work. Back to the lighting. So, like, obviously, you can see Grimlock in the background. His light effect didn't work, so his battery must be flat. Which is a bit of a bummer. This isn't the first time. I actually did a video that I haven't released at all on Acid Storm from starting version 1, and his battery didn't work either. And this is my own fault. I accidentally snapped one of his guns in the process, don't ask. Also, this is his little target thing that comes with Megatron, which is really cool. Yeah. I don't know who that guy is. I think I know, but he's pretty cool. He comes with Megatron, part of the kit. So yeah. You'll see Grimlock here. He was pretty good to build, pretty easy. A little bit frustrating in some aspects. I don't know what is, like, I was going to show the video having me build all these Transformers, but everything just went wrong. But yeah, he didn't light up, which is a bit of a bummer. So I'll just have to go buy some replacement batteries. Might do a video on that and how to change them and how to do all that, which would be cool. And so pretty much after this guy's finished his rotation, we'll be jumping into the wheelies. Now look at this close up. This is pretty sick. This looks awesome. Actually, I want to get more of these, to be honest. I'd probably buy a whole box of these, like a case, and then, yeah, we'll just see how we go. I might buy those. And this opens up. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that guy. Just turning. In the background, you can see the Radiant version as well. The Swerve. But yeah, like I said, he could not get the adjustment on that one right. Yeah, despite, you know, one of his wheels kind of not really working, he still looks cool as a display. And then this is him with his gun. It is huge. I don't know. I think this is just like a classic toy. What does it say on the side? My first blaster. It sits in there pretty well, but like not a super snug fit. So personally, I don't have the gun in at the moment. And this is the Radiant one. Now, this little guy is the toughest model I've ever had to build. He is like 8 different parts together. So fiddly. I got way too big of fingers to put this guy together. So partly, the entire build was just me just having a battle with these miniatures and some of the problems with them. But, you know, it's not too bad. Definitely go buy some. Gonna have some more videos soon, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some of the other videos. Until next time, have a good one.